The Gold Hoarder treasure vault, or ancient treasure vault, is one of the easiest and most fun ways to get gold in Sea of Thieves. Many new pirates make the assumption that these vaults are similar to the tall tale vaults that they have already experienced before. However, there are some differences you want to know about before you get to the vault and make the same mistakes I did the first time. So let's go over how you can complete the vault puzzle very quickly to make sure you get the prize chest, the chest of ancient tributes, before time runs out. What's up guys, this is Skellix, and I'm here to show you a quick video on how to solve the treasure vaults quickly without having to find and gather all 3 medallions. You can actually complete the vault with only 2 medallions, which can greatly speed up your time if you do it correctly. So the first thing you're going to do is see if you can run to the middle of the room, jump on the table, turn around and face the door and see if you can spot any of the medallions, and we're going to go for them first. Now all the loot in the vault is going to sparkle, but the medallions sparkle brighter than all the other treasure in the room. This is your first priority. There's usually 1 medallion at the top platform, but 2 of them are usually a little bit lower and more easily accessible. The 2 lower ones are the ones we're going to be going for to try to get this puzzle solved as quickly as possible. If you are able to spot the medallions when you first come in, now we're going to start scaling the platforms and trying to get those as quickly as possible. When you grab the first medallion, drop it to the floor, but stay on that platform. We're going to keep going until we find that second medallion. Once you get the second medallion, now you can jump down, go to the table in the middle, and place a medallion into the table. The tabletop will now change to reflect the current combination for the first pillar. And once you place the second medallion in, it shows you the combination for the second pillar. Once you have the first 2 passwords, go to the first and second pillar and change them to the symbols that are shown on the table. Now this is very important. Look at the symbols on the first and second pillar, check the symbol, and check their orientation. Orientation is extremely important. If the symbol is correct but the orientation is wrong, then you will not be able to complete the puzzle. Now go to the 4th pillar and turn the pillar until it has the same symbols from the first 2 pillars in the correct orientation. You'll also see other symbols on there, but that's fine. We just want to make sure this one matches the symbols on pillar 1 and pillar 2, which you've already solved. As you turn the 4th pillar and find the symbols that correspond to the first and second pillar, look at the extra symbols on that pillar. Those are the ones that go on the 3rd pillar, which we skipped. So now go back to the 3rd pillar and put the exact symbols that match the extra symbols on the 4th pillar. Once this is done, you can run back to the table, hit the button on the front side of the table to see if you are correct. If you are correct, a stone door at the back of the vault will open up, revealing the chest of ancient tributes. If you are not correct, nothing will happen. Go back to the 4th pillar, turn the pillar again until you find the exact same symbols as you found on pillar 1 and pillar 2, and now look at these extra symbols. Go put them on pillar 3 and then go back and retry the password. I usually get the door to open on the 1st or 2nd try. Keep repeating this process until you solve that password. Make sure that the orientation of the symbols is correct. Even if you have the correct symbols, if the orientation doesn't match, the password is incorrect. Now that you have the chest of ancient tributes, select all the chests and keep running them outside the door and dropping them outside. Big difference between the treasure vaults and the tall tale vaults is that once the treasure vault's door closes, you will not be able to open it up again. I made this mistake the first time I ran the treasure vault because I thought, well, this is like the tall tale vaults. Once I solve the password, the door will remain open. I'll be able to get all this treasure out. That's incorrect. The treasure vault opens the door only for 3 minutes. Once that 3-minute mark passes, door slams shut, the vault fills with water, killing anyone inside. So make sure you and your teammates are dropping chests and treasures on the outside of the door, so when it does close, you will still have access to that treasure and be able to take it to your ship. Word of caution, once the timer hits 10 seconds, the door will quickly fall to halfway shut. This is your signal to get out now with the last bit of treasure. You can stay in the vault and gather the gold on the floor until the water kills you. Once that door shuts, you'll find yourself aboard the Ferry of the Damned shortly. Use these tips to avoid making the same mistakes I did and solving the puzzle very quickly with only 2 medallions instead of wasting all your time trying to find the 3rd medallion. Now obviously if you're doing this with teammates and they do find a 3rd medallion, have them drop it down. It just makes it that much easier. But you can go ahead and solve the puzzle with only 2 medallions and have time to collect all the extra loot and treasures in the vault. Let me know if this was helpful and if there's anything else you would like to see, or if I didn't explain something that well, let me know and I'll make another video on it. Also, go check me out on Twitch, where I stream Sea of Thieves, Rocket League, and Warzone. And I'll see you next time.